Good evening, everybody. It is Daniel here. Delighted to welcome everybody to this evening's show, the 5-point nutrition method, why traditional diets have failed you, and what you haven't yet tried. So if you can hashtag me live, if you're watching this live this evening, or if you can hashtag me replay, that would be absolutely amazing. And I'm going to dive into the live in a few seconds. Just make sure I'm going to be getting those lives coming in as well. And I'm just going to make sure I share the screen so that you can actually see the presentation as well. So if you just bear with me. And we'll get the whole screen up. Here we go. On my phone that everybody's live tonight or we're watching on replay. Thank you so much for attending, which is absolutely amazing. So you're going to be joining us as we reveal the science behind the 5-point nutrition method, a proven approach that helps our clients lose between 20 and 45 pounds in just 90 days. And we focus on simple things that get simple results, eating real food that get lasting results, no extreme diets, just sustainable way to achieve your goals. So if you can just let me know that we're definitely live, that would be great. Great, Linda, you're live. Jennifer's live. Heather's live. So we're coming in. So without further ado, I'm not going to hang around this evening. I'm going to fire in about this presentation tonight. So who are we? At Momentum MNRG Weight Management, we specialize in helping women age 55 and older. We're struggling with weight management due to the natural slowing of metabolism. Our tailored program is designed to help clients lose between 20 and 50 pounds in just 12 weeks, whilst boosting motivation, focusing on confidence and energy levels. So unlike the traditional methods that are focused on calorie counting or restrictive dieting, our approach centers around education and empowerment. By providing you with the tools, the knowledge, and the ongoing support that's needed, we enable our clients a sustainable lifestyle change, ensuring long-term success and lasting results. And here's some pictures of some of our client successes: Katie, Anne-Marie, Michaela, Debbie, Liz, Anne, Mariola, and Liz at age 72 as well there. Amazing, Liz. So why traditional diets don't work? Fad diets don't work. So many women I speak to, they've tried almost every method to manage their weight, from ketones to 5-2 to fasting to Weight Watchers to shakes to extreme exercise regimes. Some have even worked with personal trainers. We push the eat more protein mantra. Yet despite all these efforts, lasting results remain out of reach. I've met women who have actually been dieting for over 50 years. It's truly remarkable. One of my clients, Audrey, just now, age 77, is now 38 pounds lighter. She's now the lightest weight. She's in the smallest clothes size she's been in over 50 years. So age is no barrier to success. It's you that's slowing down. You need to speed up again. So with over 25 years experience in the industry, I offer a completely different approach. My personalized nutrition strategy not only focuses you on helping you to lose weight, but also equips you with the knowledge, the tools to ensure that you never have to go back on a diet again. You'll have direct access to me, along with the accountability and support you need to achieve real lasting change. So why should you stick around? I'm going to walk you through exactly how to kickstart your weight loss journey using our proven method, the 5-point nutrition method. Discover how our clients consistently lose an average of 7 to 10 pounds every month in this free training, and you'll learn to achieve the same results yourself. So how do you know it's real? So don't take my word for it. Hear from over 800 women who have achieved success following the 5-point nutrition method. Let's take Liz, for example. By embracing this lifestyle and following the 5-point eating plan, she's been able to lose 70 pounds and it's transformed her life completely. You can see her at her daughter's wedding on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side was Liz before. At 58, Liz took a devastating fall. She had to have hip surgery. Liz's health took a turn for the worse. The wake-up call came when she hit size 22. Great news is, 10 years later, Liz is still thriving, often outpacing her 4 energetic grandchildren, which is a true inspiration as well. But don't just take my word for it. Speak to Liz herself. I'm sure she's more than welcome. She's still on the maintenance plan as we speak, and she's still maintaining the amazing success. So, what is the MNRG 5-point nutrition method? It's a proven method for weight loss. Take Debbie. It's an incredible journey. After 5 years of yo-yo dieting, she finally broke free with the 5-point nutrition method and lost 55 pounds. What's even more impressive, Debbie again has maintained her weight loss for over 4 years and is now even lighter in running marathons. The 5-point nutrition method isn't just about a quick fix, it's a long-term success for lasting change. Debbie's story proves another sustainable weight loss, proves that sustainable weight loss is possible. It's backed by science. You've got to watch Katie's live. She talked about the science in her live testimony. You need to watch that training. It really is inspirational. Katie dropped 26 pounds. She's transformed her life with the 5-point nutrition method. No restrictive diets, no counting calories, just real lasting results. This proven method has helped hundreds achieve their goals, focused on balanced eating without the stress of dieting or intense workouts. The 5-point nutrition method isn't just another quick fix. It's a sustainable lifestyle change that empowers you to enjoy your food again and still see the weight come off. It's time to break free from the diet cycle and experience result like Katie's. Amazing success. So who is this for? This is for maybe if your health and mobility are rapidly declining and it's not going to get better on your own, doing it on your own. Social outings feel like torture because nothing fits you. You're stuck with your leggings, your baggy top. You're constantly turning down events. You're getting out of breath going up the stairs, going down to the shop. You're avoiding photos, mirrors, and the reflection of yourself, wishing you could just disappear. It could be if your self-esteem is at rock bottom and you can't remember the last time you felt good about yourself. Your energy might be non-existent. Every day is a struggle just to get through and you're tired all the time. This just isn't uncomfortable. It's dangerous. Your health is slipping and it's only going to get worse without action. I hear this from women every day, talking to them and they come on a call with me and we have a chat about their problems, and I hear all these problems that women are having. Check out my live successes. You can see it's the problems that they used to suffer with until they came on this plan. So who it's not for, maybe if you're not coachable, you don't like doing things differently, you've always done it that way, you think you might know better, you maybe aren't ready to fix things as well, you maybe are a touch of denial there that this is actually a problem and you need to fix it. You're maybe looking for another quick fix. This is not a quick fix. You might not want to do the work. It's not about a magic pill or a magic potion or an injection or anything like that that's going to change your life. If you need your partner's permission to do this, to change, you need to change. It needs to be your decision. You need to make a decision. In order for it to change, you need to take action, not somebody else. So it's not for those people in that list. So switch off now if you're watching. So what can you expect from this masterclass tonight? Well, a sustainable weight loss for starters. Discover the only way to drop 10 to 50 pounds sustainably without diet and exercise. And I'm going to be introducing the Momentum NRG 5-point nutrition method, that's tailored specific to your unique needs. This method is designed to deliver lasting results. So why are we qualified and our guarantee? Okay. So just explore our track record of success. We've transformed the lives of hundreds of women. Not only have we helped them to lose the weight, but we've empowered them to reclaim their lives. We're so confident about our 5-point nutrition method that we guarantee a minimum of 15 pounds weight loss in 12 weeks. If you don't hit that target, we'll continue to work with you for free until you do. As long as you follow our guide with our daily accountability. Like if you're not following it and you're eating the wrong foods and you're not listening and you're doing your own thing and you're not following the structure and the system and the method, then well, you won't get the results. You do those diaries every day, you do the food, you follow. These are some recent successes here as well. We've got Lee, age 69, she's 60 pounds lost, she's actually 61.5. Irene, 30 pounds plus. I think we're at 38 pounds. Irene's just about to go on holiday. Heather, £28. I think Heather's now at £33 down or something like that. Had her in our check-in call today. And Maggie, £35 gone forever, and able to maintain that with the support. So background story, I always like to jump into a little bit of a background story. The reason I like to share my journey, to what journey I've been on as well, and helping people and why I got in the industry. In 1995, I actually done my work experience in a health club, and I liked it. I really enjoyed it. So I went away to college and university to study sports, exercise, and nutrition. And then in 1998, I just got working in a health club in 1998, and that's where the journey began. Then in the year 2000, our son Lewis was born. This was a gym I was working at the time, and I was helping people to transform their life, change their life right from a young age. I've been in your shoes as well. Okay, so I was a personal trainer, weight management coach. I used to deliver my own weight management programs, transformation programs in the late 90s, early noughties. I then got into management 2005 to 2013. In that time, on the left-hand side, me and Sean Walsh, I think it was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of There. He's a comedian as well. And I gained lots of weight. I was about 50 pounds heavier. I wasn't looking after myself. I was stressed out. I was burnt out. And I simply had enough at that point. So I decided to leave management in 2013. And I went to the Business Gateway, took a business plan to say that I wanted to become a global transformation expert. Write it all down, had all the systems, there's a full detailed plan. The Business Gateway helped me do this. And I went on my mission to transform people's lives. And to do that, I needed to get results. That was the key. But my point is with that is that I've been in your shoes. I've been overweight. I've been on a journey and I've lost the weight. So I know what it's like to gain weight. I know what it's like to overeat. I know that I was an overconsumer and I have to manage my weight. You can see fast forward, I think it was 2022 or 2023. It was the Mighty Hike. I think that might have been the Rob Roy, or it could have been I done the Northumberland one last year as well. So got myself fit in that time, transformed my life, followed my own program, write down my diaries, follow the system, and I lost the weight. And I've been able to maintain it as well following this method. So a journey of dedication and discovery. Here's the family, the Momentum MNRG family. Our son Lewis, you seen him earlier on when he was a tiny little baby 24 years ago. Here he is now, graduating from university with his business degree. Jennifer, my lovely wife, we're a team. We actually run the business. They've got their own office next door to here, and they're supporting me and you on your journey to weight loss. We've invested, and I've invested over 6 figures in research, development, and training. And I've traveled the world. I've been in Dubai. I've done a scholarship out in Dubai. I've been on programs in America. I continue to invest in myself now. The greatest investment is the investment in yourself. I've just invested in a program that starts next year. I've spent thousands of pounds on it because I am worth investing in. I've got my own coaching team. I look after myself, number one, because in order to be able to look after everybody else. So I've been through a journey and I've made crucial discoveries on that journey. And early in my career, I realized that something had to change. That was when I shifted my focus on educating my clients on how to take control of their nutrition. By empowering them with the knowledge to make informed choices, they achieve better consistency, greater adherence, and ultimately far more successful and lasting results. So if you've been struggling, this is probably why. The yo-yo diet cycle. So you go around the cycle, you start your diet, your exercise plan, full of motivation. After a couple of weeks, you experience the weight loss results. You're like, yay. Then some of the bad foods, as you call them, start to creep back in again. Life gets in the way. You go back to your old eating habits, return to the weight gain, and then you're back to the start. And that's because you've been doing extreme methods. So you keep doing it the hard way. You keep doing the same crappy, bland, boring diets. If you've been stuck doing the same diets for routines for 10, 20, in Audrey's case, even 50 years without results, it's time to face the truth. Expecting a different outcome from the same failed strategies is madness. And here's the hard truth: it isn't your fault. You've been set up to fail by these quick fixes and false promises. The cycle ends tonight. It ends today. It's time to try something that actually works. Now, it's not motivation you're lacking, it's clarity. The issue isn't motivation, it's clarity. You don't need another diet. What you need is accountability and action aligned with what you truly want, holding you to account for what you say you want. And I'm going to show you the science of how it works and how to get started live just now. A new way, a better way. The 5-point nutrition method. So when you get clarity on how to track your eating using the 5-point nutrition method, you can expect to lose between 7 and 10 pounds per month. Now, the reason I call it the 5-point nutrition method is it's because it allows you to eat little and often so that you're balancing your body's biochemistry, eliminating cravings, and you control your portions to fuel your body to release the fat. I hope that makes sense, but I'm going to cover more in detail. So why most programs fall short? Many programs out there can be effective in the short term. This is going back to the diet cycle. The problem is that most of these rely on complicated methods like counting calories, tracking macros, points, sins, or fasting. The issues with this approach is it's tedious, it's difficult to maintain. People lose the weight initially, but they end up gaining it back again because these methods aren't sustainable for the long term. This happens because they aim for perfection rather than progression. It's an all or nothing mindset. And the more often than not, it leads to nothing. All or nothing ends in nothing. Instead, we focus on getting healthy first before worrying about actually losing weight. A lifestyle change is essential, and learning how to eat real food is key to lasting success. So if you get your eating right first, then you'll lose the weight anyway. That's what happens. It's just natural. So these are like I was telling you earlier on, this is a team effort. My wife and my son, and me, Jennifer, and Lewis actually put together this presentation today. This is one of Jennifer's pictures, the before, the after, and the after. This is a diet cycle that you need to break. Stop doing the same. So our unique approach, simple back to basics. What we do at Momentum NRG is take a simple back to basics approach. Now, with over 20 years experience, like I said, 1995, it started in the industry. I found that often the simplest strategies work the best for our clients. Our focus isn't on counting calories, macros, points, sins. We certainly don't believe in starvation either. Instead, we prioritize tracking what and when you eat. And we use a good old-fashioned nutrition analysis method where you keep a day-by-day diary. All you need is a good old-fashioned notepad and pen, and you'll submit your daily food diary entries to me for review and feedback. So here's a quick template. Like I say, it's not complicated. You can see this person submitted it to me as well. They send it to me every day. I'm going to cover that in a second. So introducing responsive eating. Have you heard of responsive eating? It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle choice. We focus on eating real food, little and often, 5 times per day. This approach helps us to balance our body's biochemistry over the course. Of course, portion control is key, and I'm going to cover portion control in a moment. So I personally respond to your nutrition daily to ensure you stay on track, highlight any mistakes, make adjustments, and guide you in the right direction. This means you get day in, day out accountability, likely that you've never had before. This is different from anything you've tried before. Does that make sense? The best part is it only takes a few minutes per day. It's not complicated. You're not having to weigh things, count things. It's little and often it's simple. There's no mathematics, there's no equations, there's no sins, there's no starvations. You get to eat food, you get to enjoy your food again, and you get to not have to worry about being on a diet. You can just eat real food. So let's talk about hormones and body's biochemistry and how you can take back control and reduce the stress and lose the fat. So with the little and often, and I like to show this on my clipboard, which I'll stop the share in a second, and I'll show you on the screen in a minute. But here we've got these 2 lines here is homeostasis. Okay, so in here is homeostasis. The 2 lines here. This is where your body's wants to remain. It wants to remain in homeostasis. Okay, so when you eat something that's like if you eat a bigger portion, which I'm going to cover in a second, then you get a rapid spike in your blood sugar level. So if you're eating 2 oat cakes or 2 Weetabix or whatever, you're going to get a surge of blood glucose. Ultimately, that gets sent to the muscle cells for future storage. So when you eat something like a Weetabix or two Weetabix, like you shouldn't be eating two Weetabix, but you get my point. If you eat a bit of Weetabix in the morning, then you're going to get a spike in your blood sugar levels. Now, if you're not using up that energy, that gets sent to the future cells for future storage. It's stored as muscle glycogen, okay? Now, if you're carrying too much weight, those stores are probably going to be already be full. So what's going to happen is you're going to just store it as fat, okay? Now, your body doesn't want to be in high blood sugar. It doesn't want to be up here. It wants to remain in homeostasis, right? So you've ate a big portion, and it tends to be portions that are out of control. People are eating bigger portions in a sitting, particularly, is where people are going wrong. They're consuming too much in a sitting. Okay. So now your body produces insulin because it doesn't like to be in high blood sugar. Insulin's also fat storing. So you're now storing fat for the second time today. Okay. You then get a rapid fall. You're now in low blood sugar. So more food is required. Your body's then producing cortisol, adrenaline, because it doesn't want to be in low blood sugar. It wants to stay steady here. So our clients are eating smaller portions, little and often, keeping their blood sugar levels balanced throughout the day. And that's how they're releasing the fat. And that's how they're getting amazing, amazing results. Nothing complicated, just making the portions much, much smaller. So the big game changer is portion control. One of the biggest issues we face today is portion control. Over the past 20 years, we've been conditioned by food companies to eat larger portions. Plates have got bigger. Restaurant servings have doubled in size. Even if you're eating quality food, 9 times out of 10, because I hear this often, people say to me, you know, Dan, I'm eating a healthy diet. You're probably eating too much in a sitting. That's where you're going wrong. Spread your food out more. Stop over-consuming in a sitting. So, for example, a bagel is double the diameter to what it was 20 years ago. It used to be 3 centimeters in diameter. It's now 6 centimeters in diameter. Same goes to things like baked potatoes. Like, I had a baked potato yesterday at the gym, and I had I just asked for half and asked them to wrap the other half up for later on. So I had a little half a baked potato with tuna, a little bit of salad on my plate. I told them to put quite a bit of salad on. And then I took the baked potato home. And then about 3 or 4 hours later, I had the other baked potato with some egg mayonnaise in a salad box I had in my cupboard, in my fridge, sorry. So I just spread it out a little bit more. And the same goes for, like, we're now eating double or even triple the amount that our grandparents were eating. And let's be honest, we're half as active as them. My granny was absolutely super active, lived till she was 96. She was absolutely super fit, but they made food last and spread, and nobody was overweight 40 years ago. That's the reality check. Like, if you're overweight, you're over-consuming portions, and potentially portions in a sitting, like I say. So if you have we're told to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, I'm not saying don't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm just saying eat little and often. So I eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6, even 7 times in a day, but it's smaller portions. I'm not eating, like, my granny ate small portions. She didn't have big portions because there's a family to feed. That was all there was. We don't need to eat everything on the plate, because once it's on the plate, it's too late. And here's a little picture of the plate as well, because half your plate should be fully veg. If you put half your plate fully veg, that's calorie sparse. That'll keep your energy down anyway. And that's how you lose weight. It's like you're not over consuming calories because you're eating lots of vegetables and fruits. And you're cutting down on the energy dense carbs, and you're eating plenty lean proteins and fats. Just healthy food, nothing complicated. You're not having fancy protein shakes or bars or skinny bars or anything like that. Just real food. And the right portion and how, so the right portion and how do we address it? So what is the right portion? I hear you say, and this is a question I get asked all the time. Well, it depends on how hungry you are before you eat. As I like to say, once it's on the plate, it's too late. So here's how it works. We don't just eat 3 meals a day. Instead, we spread our food out, intake into smaller 5 meals, or I don't even call them meals, actually. I was doing this presentation today as a family. I should actually say 5 eats per day, as opposed to meals. I don't think meals, because like an apple's an eating point, a roast chicken dinner's an eating point. I just make my roast chicken dinner spread. I had a roast chicken dinner the other day. I made it last me over 3 sittings. I spread out like a whole chicken breast. You don't need a whole chicken breast in one go. Like, we're just consuming too much. That's what's happening right now. And again, going back to similar to how my granny lived, and for the record, she did live till she was 96. She was fit and healthy because she kept moving and she stayed active all her life, and she ate little and often it was small portion sizes. So there's a method in this. Like, we're consuming too much. Every day, my clients send me pictures of their meals as well, and we discuss whether that was the right portion for their hunger levels at their time. It's about eating based on hunger, not habit. And I think we just eat for the sake of eating, because at dinner time we have dinner, because we have breakfast. Like, listen to your body. That's what our clients are doing. They're becoming intuitive to what they should be eating at the right time. And portion control is key. So stop the false beliefs about how much we should be eating. I'll explain more about the portions on my board in a second as well, once I've completed this presentation. So my goal for today, we've given you a glimpse of the 5-point nutrition method. It's daily accountability. My clients send me their diaries every day. They're controlling their body's biochemistry, controlling their blood sugar levels, but it's the accountability. And the thing is, most people never act on good information. I've given you a glimpse of what it looks like, the 5-point method. It's not enough to simply know what we do. The real challenge is taking action. So without action, even the best information won't lead to results. So the difference between those who succeed and to those who don't is commitment. To put good advice into practice. So if you've done what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So next steps is to take action. So if you're serious about getting results, book in for a free weight loss audit call. During this call, we'll pinpoint where you've been going wrong, what you've tried, if we're a good fit. I'll provide you with a tailored plan to achieve the goal. So I'll prescribe you the best course of action. Everything we do is individually tailored. It's not enough just to know what to do. The key is taking action. And that's the difference between success and stagnation, is committing to putting good advice into practice. So book your call now. You can send me a private message or use the direct booking link, which is in this live presentation tonight. It's in the content part. If you've already booked a call and you're watching this and you're getting an understanding of the science of how it works, the daily accountability, the little and often the daily diaries, how it all works, it gets sent to me every day. I'm going to give you responsive eating. I'm going to give you feedback on your portions. We're going to dial it in, and ultimately we're going to get you the amazing results like our clients. So I'm quite confident. You follow the process, you do what you're meant to do, you eat little and often, you stick to that process, you'll get the results, you'll succeed. And I even give you that guarantee there as well. So check also, if you are booked in, then watch out our reverse diet method training inside the group. I'll have tagged you into that, or if anybody wants the reverse diet method, let me know and I can teach you how you can get you the lasting results. So it's not just about losing the weight, it's about never having to go back to square one ever again. So we give our clients an education, we give them the tools and the skills, not just for 3 months, but for the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years of their life. We get their health back, because health is the greatest investment that you can give to yourself. So also check out some of our client success stories for inspiration as well. So what will you choose to do today? Decide to continue being stuck, restrictive mindset, I'll start tomorrow attitude, or will you commit to changing your health with our help? So real results, £15 to £45 in 90 days. No diets, no exercise, no shakes, no calorie counting, no starving, just real sustainable change. Here's more success stories here. We've got Liz. I mentioned Liz earlier on. She's 25 pound pounds and she's maintained that as well, age 70 plus. Diane in her 50s. Diane's in Spain just now, 30 pounds down. Anne Marie, 28 pounds down and maintaining. Now, Carol, 65 plus, is actually even smaller now. I think she's now like a size 8 now. So she's continued on the journey. She's got more success and she's living the best version of her life. At 65, she's now retired and able to enjoy her life and wear what the hell she wants. It's fantastic. Well done, Carol. And of course, our amazing Mariola. Mariola came on the program in 2021 and has maintained over, I think, 50 pounds weight loss, which is great. Her live testimony was, I done one this year with her. She's been doing the journey for a few years now and just doing absolutely amazing. So if there's any Q&As, any questions, feel free to ask away. Drop me a message. I'm just going to quickly stop the this presentation now. I'll come out of here. But I'm just going to stop this share now, actually. Awesome. So if there's any questions, just fire away. I'm not going to spend too long on this live tonight. So if there's any questions, just book a direct call with me. That's the quickest way to go. And then on the, just quickly, just recapping, balancing your blood sugar levels. My favorite presentation is eating smaller portions, little and often, eating the right food. It's what and when you eat, not how much. We don't count calories or points. We just track the food that we're actually eating, making sure it's good and it's healthy. It's the right food that's going to fuel your body. It's going to learn you a way to do that you can do wherever you are in the world. My clients go on holiday, they still get results, even on holiday, because they're eating healthily. They're not changing their behaviors. They're not starving themselves before they go their holiday. Then they go away on holiday and then they overconsume because they've been starving themselves. So they just eat little and often. I don't know if you can actually even see that there with that pen there. You get my point, little and often. I think hopefully you can see that now, yeah? Okay, maintaining the body's biochemistry, staying away from all the foods that we want to be avoiding, like the Special K, all the refined carbohydrates like crumpets. People think crumpets are healthy. They're going to raise and spike your blood sugar levels, just like a cupcake. Special K has the same impact as on your body's biochemistry than a cupcakes. This is why calorie counting is stupid, because it's not nourishing your body. You're just eating numbers that aren't effectively going to be helping your body's biochemistry. So quickly on the portion control plate there as well, I mentioned that as well earlier. I'll quickly cover that as well. So what you're looking for is here, like I showed you earlier on, veg, that's your carbs and that's your protein and your fats. Okay, so it's 50% fruit and veg, 16% carbs, and then the rest is protein and fats. But 66% is carbohydrates, because vegetables are carbohydrates, people. Vegetables are carbohydrates. They're complex carbohydrates. They're the exact same as the energy-dense carbohydrates. So when people are saying they're cutting out carbs, what they're effectively saying is that they want to cut out sugars. There's two different types of carbs, complex and simple. Complex are the ones you want. They've got full of nutrients. The simple ones are otherwise known as sugars. That's what we want to be kind of reducing drastically out of our diets. But you can still have a little bit of what you fancy, because this is not a diet, it's a way of life. So hope this has helped motivate anybody tonight. Click the link, book in for to speak to me if you're not already, or you might already be on the journey. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing. If you're watching this and you booked a call, then great. Watch the reverse diet method next. If you're watching this from the sidelines and it's the first time you've watched the presentation and you want to book a call, click the link, book a call. That's what these women have done. They've taken that step. Don't keep doing what you've always done. Listen, have a great evening, everybody. I've got to run. Any questions, you can drop into my inbox, PM me, and I'm here to answer any of your questions. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for listening.